Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing some horror short parties videos and two of them and a Thomas and Friends parody video called blah, blah, blah. It isn't funny. To Calvin, my friend Calvin, if you could send me the link to your video again, I'd appreciate it so I could do yours Friday. To the person who wanted to react to Toby in the Multiverse. Sorry, that's my friend Roberto. Send me the link to the video you want me to react to. I would really appreciate it, guys. And Calvin, thank you for being so patient with me on getting to your video. I will do it Friday. I know I said I was going to do it today, but someone wanted me to do It Isn't Funny, so I hope you understand. I promise I'll do yours Friday. So anyways, without further ado, let's get started. These first two scary animated videos are PG-13 though, so if you're under 13, you shouldn't be watching this. So yeah, I'll give it a second. We good? Okay, let's go. PG-13. Yes, I gave the warning, don't worry. Horror shorts party, yep. Ooh, the deep web, okay, now I can see why it's PG-13. Because the deep web is just messed up.
This story happened to me on a Thursday night, when I was home alone in my apartment complex. I live with my roommate Josh, who was usually out with his girlfriend, so that gave me the luxury of having the place to myself. Okay. I was video chatting with 3 classmates of mine on Facebook Messenger.
Okay, Facebook Messenger today is just, it's awesome. Like, I like to video call my friends on Facebook Messenger, and now that I got my laptop fixed, thanks to my dad, you know what, I can video call them on my laptop, and it's so much more faster, and I like it better than Skype.
Their names were Eric, Craig, and Cindy. This was my first interaction with them as our professor selected us to be in a group project together.
Okay.
Throughout the night, we brainstormed ideas while getting more acquainted with one another. This is when the story gets a bit weird.
Okay.
Eric spontaneously asked the group chat, "Hey guys, want to see something cool?"
Oh no.
What is it?
"Getting an A+ in this project would be cool." "Sure, man, what's up?" Eric sends the group chat a photo. I click the chat icon and see a disturbing image of a woman with her arms and legs missing.
Yeah, give me a second, guys. Trooper, go. Trooper, I'm busy right now, buddy. I'll deal with you later. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, no, that is a creepy photo. Oh my goodness. Why? Why? Just why? 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 I'm sorry, why? I want to find more words, but all I can say is why? 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 Why?
What the hell?
Ew! Why are you sending us this?
Like, why?
Dude, where the hell did you get that photo?
I'll tell you, but you guys really need to keep this a secret. Promise me you won't tell anyone.
This isn't marketing related, but okay, I guess.
Sure, dude. Please don't tell me you were the sicko who took that pic.
I didn't. I actually got the photo from the dark web.
Okay,
Dude,
I want to share something about the dark web. It is dangerous and it is not safe. It's full of very dangerous people who will do stuff like this, for those who are wondering what it is. And like, I would advise never to try to get into the dark web. Never try. Like, it's dangerous, and yeah, just never try. Just never try to get into the dark web. Never try.
Web?
What's the dark web?
Supposedly, it's this hidden part of the internet where you can buy illegal stuff. I personally wasn't that educated
Sorry, guys.
about the
Load
dark
dirty
web,
dishes
but
into the
I
dishwasher.
did hear rumors about it growing up. I've always acknowledged the existence of these kinds of things growing up, but I was still unaware as to what potential atrocities lie within the online world. Eric then says,
Yeah, I just recently started getting into it. I found the photo from one of the forums I came across called Homemade Dolls. Here's the full-size picture.
he then sends us the exact same
Oh.
photo, except this time it had a description box next to it with the title, Doll Number 20. Why the hell, of all people, did I have to be in a group project with this weirdo? The details in the description stated inhumane acts that can be performed on the victims
Wait, what does it say? Oh, no!
before being shipped to their
Why?
buyers. I felt pretty disgusted reading the dialogue, but I was...
That is just truly disgusting. That is so
Still
disgusting.
somewhat skeptical about
Ugh.
the whole thing. It was hard to deny its legitimacy, though. The authenticity of the image looked too real to be a hoax.
To be honest, this looks photoshopped.
There we go.
I don't know. It looks pretty real to me.
Dude,
there
that's
we go.
disgusting. Why do you even go on sites like that?
Yeah.
Well, I only go on it occasionally.
Oh. Sorry, guys. I always pause the video when advertisements come up. Sorry, guys. I don't want to get in trouble with my video. I mean, I don't want it to get blocked. A lot of my videos have been getting blocked lately, and another one of my videos got blocked. It was reacting to a Henry episode from Thomas and Friends. So yeah, no, it just got blocked. So I'm trying to play it safe. Anyways, moving on.
Well, I only go on it occasionally.
Midway through Eric's sentence, a random user joins the video chat.
Who's that? I don't
Okay,
know.
if this ever happens in a video call, end the call immediately. Okay? It could be someone trying to hack into your computer. And this is another reason why you don't go on the dark web. Because stuff like this will happen.
I swear to God, we better not be getting hacked.
Eric, is this one of your stupid friends from the dark web? I'm gonna call the cops if it is.
That's when I decide to move my mouse cursor to exit the video chat.
Yeah.
Why the hell isn't this working?
Come on, work, goddammit.
My cursor was resisting to move no matter how many times I clicked or moved my mouse. That's
Shut
when
it.
the random user
Ugh.
video turned on. It was a guy wearing a pig mask.
That's creepy.
The mask didn't look like some dollar store knockoff. It looked like the
No.
skinned face of an actual pig. He
Ugh.
wore it like he was Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Hey, is anybody seeing what I'm seeing? Eric, dude, I really hope this isn't a stupid prank. It's not, dude. I don't even know who that is. Why is there a guy wearing a pig mask on my screen?
Guys, what's going on?
I don't know why, but something about that moment, I just knew. I was looking into the eyes of
Oh
what true
my
evil
goodness.
looks like.
Why?
That's when my classmate's video
Uh-oh.
chat completely froze.
Like, why aren't you
The only screen
See, well, why aren't they shutting down their computers? That's just it. If this happens, you you shut down your computer. It's not rocket science, people.
functioning was the pigman's. It seemed like our
Oh
computers
my
were being
goodness.
hijacked. I couldn't quite comprehend what was going on until I
Well,
heard
why
the
aren't you
pigman
shutting off
say,
your computer?
"Can you see me? Say yes if you can hear me."
Oh
Say it!
no. Don't
I
respond to
replied
him.
with, "Yes, what do you want from me?" In an uncontrollable stutter.
Don't.
You know that feeling you get when you're with someone for so long, every single day just drags and becomes a routine. Well, I just want something new and fresh, you know? Something vibrant that will make me feel alive again. I just need a new doll. What do you say? Does that sound like a brilliant plan to you? I was completely appalled by what was transpiring.
This is so scary.
That's when I hear a muffled female's voice in the background. The pigman then swivels the camera towards the direction of the muffled voice, only to reveal a woman with no arms and legs.
Oh my goodness.
She had duct tape on her mouth and a chain bound
Why?
around her neck.
Why am I
the
even
woman was
looking at
flailing her
this?
severed arms wildly in a desperate attempt to escape. A couple seconds later, the pigman approaches her while holding
I
an
can't
axe,
look.
the kind of
I
axe
can't
lumberjacks use to chop down trees. I began to hyperventilate as I knew the inevitable fate this woman was about to endure.
Oh no.
He then raises the axe
I
up in
can't
the air.
look.
I begin screaming from the top of my lungs.
Leave her alone or I'm calling the cops!
As I took my last glance at the woman, I realized that it was the same woman in the photo that Eric sent.
Clean kitchen.
That's when the pigman smashes the axe against the woman's skull repeatedly. I practically leap up from my chair and
Janice
begin to
Muller,
vomit.
Chris Daily Review Update.
This sadistic display was unbearable. What the hell is going on? Someone tell me I'm dreaming. There's no way this is real. I
Why?
look back on the screen.
See, this is why Facebook Messenger, like this is
Only
why it's
deceived.
not safe.
Nothing.
This is why the
whole
dark web's
thing
not
was just
safe.
A bad dream or a figment of my imagination.
No, dude, it was
What the
real.
hell just happened? I know I'm not going crazy. I immediately messaged my classmates in the group chat saying, "Please tell me you guys saw all of that. Did any of you see the pigman? We need to report him."
Yeah, I briefly saw him, but then my video chat ended.
Same here. That was weird as hell.
Must have been a hacker. Thank God my screen went back to normal. Did you see anything, Terrence? I respond as nonchalantly as I can, saying, yeah, basically what you guys saw. I think it's best that we just put this behind us and move on from here, you know? I didn't know if that was the right decision. I didn't want to further escalate the situation. Acknowledging the pigman's existence was one thing, but going into further detail about afterwards just felt unnecessary.
Oh, my goodness.
This is the part where I wish the story ends.
What
It's
happened
been a year
next?
since the incident. I ended up dropping out and taking the semester off due to the mental trauma I endured. I now work at a local
Sorry, guys, my
retail store.
friend is messaging
I
me
was
like
coming
crazy.
home from work one day, and I saw an envelope sitting in my mail slot. I open
no.
it and discover the most horrifying thing.
What is it?
That sends shivers down my spine.
What is it?
It was a picture of my classmate, Cindy. Except
No.
she had no legs. and
Oh,
arms.
no!
The picture was titled Doll Number 21.
And that's where it ends. Okay, wow. Okay. Alright guys, the next one we're going to be looking at is an Omegle True Chat horror story. So again, PG-13, but that last one, wow. I'm sorry, wow. Alright, let's go. Next one. I'm still shaken up after that last one. Ugh. This is why you
This
never
story
mess with the
happened to
dark
me a
web. Oh,
couple
here we
years
go.
ago. It happened on a Saturday night.
Okay.
I was typing out a school report for my English class and was pretty worn out from the tedious amount of thinking that transpired throughout the paper.
Okay.
I decided to take a break and procrastinate a little bit, maybe watch a couple of YouTube videos. I needed to take some stress off my mind, but didn't really have anyone to vent or talk to. This gave me the idea to visit a chat room called Omegle. For those of you who don't know what Omegle is,
Okay, I've seen these Omegle trends on TikTok, and yeah, no, I don't know what to say about them.
It's a chat room where you can literally video chat with random strangers online through your computer webcam. Needless to say, Omegle definitely helped with my social skills growing up as a child, so I was always active on it. I remember this one particular night. I was having trouble meeting new people. This left me a little frustrated, to say the least, but that's the kind of thing to expect when you're on these kind of chat sites. That's when I stumbled upon this one guy. He looked to be around the same age group as myself and seemed like a pretty harmless individual.
Hang on, everybody. Since we're seeing this guy from where my screen is, I'm going to fix that. There we go. So now you guys can see it. It's going to be weird because my screen's over there, but I'll have to look over here. Anyways, let's go.
I decided to say hi. He didn't say anything back. He just typed the word hi in the chat box.
Okay.
I found it kind of weird that he would go through the effort of typing out hi as opposed to just saying hi verbally.
Yeah, why
He
doesn't
then
he?
waved at me and began typing something else. He introduced himself
Don't worry,
in
I'll
the
move
chat
it back,
box
I promise.
saying, "My name is Daniel. What's your name?" I verbally said, "My name is James. How are you?" He then stares at the camera and doesn't say a word to me, completely dismissing the fact that I just asked him a question.
Okay.
At this point, I was convinced that this had to be some sort of pre-recorded video and that someone was just trolling me. That's when he began typing in the chat box again, saying, "I'm deaf. Please type in the chat box unless you know sign
Load
language."
dirty dishes into the
I
dishwasher.
honestly felt stupid and immediately typed, "No worries, my name is James," and gave a quick thumbs up as an act of kind gesture. He immediately typed back saying, "Nice to meet you, James," and gave me a thumbs up as well.
Aw.
He then typed something else that left me dumbfounded.
What's that?
He said, "I will use my whiteboard to chat with you going forward because my hands will be occupied." I was confused by what he meant by that, so I typed, "What do you mean by your hands being occupied?" He then starts writing on a whiteboard and raises it up on the screen, which read, "Wanna play a game?"
Oh no, don't do
typed,
it. No!
"Sure, what game you wanna
This is
play?"
gonna go wrong.
What he didn't
No!
is something I will never forget to this day.
Don't do
He
it.
held a revolver up with one hand and the whiteboard up with the other hand, saying, "Let's play Russian roulette." I was honestly quite
Reload the
creeped out by
screen,
this
reload the
guy
screen,
and
reload
was
the screen, reload the
contemplating
screen!
clicking the stop option to skip this weirdo.
Yes, stop!
That's when he wrote another message on the whiteboard saying, "1 of 6." I was confused by what 1 of 6 meant.
Why aren't you getting
He
out of
then
there?
took the revolver, slipped one bullet inside the cylinder, and began spinning it with his other hand. I now knew what he meant by one of six. It seemed like the guy was about to demonstrate an act of Russian roulette with one bullet in the cylinder of six.
Wait,
He
Trooper,
then puts the
wait!
revolver against his head.
Oh
I
no!
began typing. What are you doing? Please stop this. The guy then smiles disturbingly on the camera
Oh, no.
and pulls the trigger. Nothing happened. He starts laughing hysterically like a psycho. I was honestly disturbed, but also skeptical that the gun was real, so I typed, "Is that even real?" He then points the revolver at the wall and begins to repeatedly press the trigger until the shot was fired. I was completely blown away by what I was seeing and typed, "Dude, you could have died!" That's when the guy raised the whiteboard to the screen again, showing the message, 5 of 6.
Oh no!
I frantically started typing, "Don't do it," repeatedly in the chat box, desperately trying to get his attention. He then began loading the revolver with 5 bullets while I gestured no by waving my hands back and forth like a lunatic. I knew the odds of him surviving this time were slim to none. He then raises the revolver against his head once again and begins to disturbingly smile, with tears running down his face. He began mumbling the words, "It was nice meeting you, James." I immediately slam my laptop shut as I hear a gunshot a split second before the laptop was fully closed. I was left baffled on my computer desk. I hadn't a clue what to do. I stupidly opened my laptop up with my eyes closed. I pressed my hand against the screen where the video chat was located. I opened my eyes, and through the cracks of my fingers, I can see blood displayed everywhere on his screen. I immediately clicked the exit button on the Google Chrome tab and call it a night. To this day, I'm still skeptical about what I saw that night.
Oh my goodness.
I haven't reported anything to the police, nor have I reported anything to Omegle.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that was the wisest decision, but I hope I never encounter anyone like that again.
Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, we're ending it there. That was interesting. Anyways, let's move on to the last one. Okay, this one's a Thomas and Friends parody. It isn't funny. Why do I feel like I'm gonna regret this?
Funny.
Why do I feel like I'm gonna regret
It was
this?
Halloween night, and all the engines had gathered at Titmuth Sheds for their annual tradition of sharing ghost stories. They all wanted to try and tell the spookiest story of the night,
Okay.
each trying to beat the other in a battle of words. Soon, it was Percy's turn.
Okay.
Whatever your story is, little Percy,
Wait. Did Percy say Emily? There was a tag that said Emily next to Percy.
it won't frighten me,
Scoffed Gordon.
The only one Percy's going to scare with his story is himself.
Laughed James.
James.
Maybe you should head back to Farquhar.
Added Henry.
These stories might be too scary for a small engine like you.
Oh, shut
That's
up, Henry.
enough.
Said Edward firmly, and looked kindly at Percy. Go on, Percy. Tell your story. Percy glared coldly
See, right
at the
there.
engine.
It says Emily right there. That's not Emily. That's Percy.
Then began his tale.
This is Emily.
As you all know, I was built in a workshop on the mainland along with several other tank engines. One day, an unfamiliar purple engine rolled into the
Okay.
workshop,
Organized
and the
bookshelf.
manager climbed out of his cab.
Clean living room.
Sorry,
Everyone,
guys.
this
Clean
is
nightstand.
Charlie. He's going to be a permanent shunter here. I
Clean
hope you
kitchen.
all will make him feel welcome.
Oh, yes, sir, we all replied, and the manager walked away.
Howdy, fellas.
Hang on, guys. I'm just gonna quickly deal with these notifications. Give me a second. All right, we're back. Let's
And the
continue.
manager walked away.
Howdy, fellas, said Charlie. You all want to hear a joke?
Oh no.
Before we could say anything, Charlie began his joke.
What is a snowman's favorite food? Iceburgers.
I like Charlie.
Charlie laughed and laughed at his joke, but we were all puzzled.
Isn't it funny?
Said Charlie, still giggling to himself.
Oh no.
What's a snowman?
Asked one of the engines.
I've never heard of an iceberger before.
Added another.
You call yourself a comedian?
Said a third.
Maybe get some better material first.
But Charlie just kept laughing. Whenever Charlie shunted trucks in the yard, he would practice his routine with them. Although the trucks enjoyed Charlie's jokes more than we did, The other engines would always find a way to sneak in their biting criticism. Isn't it funny? Charlie would always say.
That joke was even worse than the last. Maybe try a different approach, like stopping. That was the least funny thing I've ever heard.
But Charlie didn't care and would just keep laughing at his jokes for minutes on end.
Well, it's good to know he doesn't care.
Sometimes Charlie would even laugh so hard that he'd forget to pay attention to his work. One time, he bumped a line of trucks off the rails, and another time, he almost derailed on a set of points. But still, Charlie just kept on laughing. Sadly, his positive mood was about to come to an end.
Oh no.
One day, Charlie was tasked with taking a special goods train to a station down the line. As he was preparing to leave, he looked over at us in the workshops.
Hey fellas, what do you call an engine who's hit rock bottom?
Don't
A
be
train
criticizing
wreck.
him.
As usual, we all groaned at Charlie's joke, but he just gulped at his wit as he puffed away. As Charlie approached the station, he was still laughing at his joke. He was so distracted that he didn't notice the level crossing ahead, or the car stuck on it. Charlie struck the car with full force. The sound of twisting metal filled the air, and the family inside the car shrieked and screamed in horror. At last, Charlie came to a stop. He looked at the horror in front of him. Large red puddles soaked the ballast around him. Limp bodies lay underneath his wheels, and he heard the sounds of a child crying in agony from inside the jagged remains of the car. Percy paused dramatically. Something changed inside Charlie that day. Something snapped.
Baby's okay.
As he stared at what he'd caused, his mouth twisted into a sinister grin, and he started to laugh. But it wasn't the same cheerful, goofy, hearty laugh we all knew. It was a soft, almost sinister laugh. It was filled with pain, and sometimes it almost sounded as if he was crying. He was still laughing when I came to take him back to the workshop. "Are you all right, Charlie?" I asked. Charlie didn't say anything at first. He just kept laughing.
That's creepy.
Isn't it funny?
He suddenly asked. "What is?" I asked nervously.
That family in the car was just coming back from the hospital with their new baby.
I was horrified by this. "What's so funny about that?" I demanded.
Take out recycling. Janice Mona, Chris Daily Review Update. Go through junk drawer and organize it.
Giggled Charlie maniacally.
But now, they're all dead. Isn't it funny?
I'm scared.
I chose to say nothing more as I dragged Charlie home. He laughed all the way back to the workshop
He's
where
broken.
the manager was waiting.
What do you have to say for yourself?
He
You
demanded
can't really
crossly.
blame him on that.
Charlie tried to hold back his laughter.
Those people were cut up like sausages when they slipped under my wheels. Sausages! Isn't it funny?
The manager's stern expression turned to one of fear as he watched Charlie cackle hysterically while blood dripped from his wheels. I was ordered to shun
scared.
Charlie into a siding out of the way until the manager decided what to do with him. But even across the yard, we could all still hear Charlie's laughter. His jokes became much more grim, and the trucks no longer enjoyed Charlie's company.
Hey, you trucks. What's the difference between you and the pile of firewood? You're much more fun to listen to when you're set ablaze.
He's lost his mind.
The trucks would only look away meekly as Charlie's blood-curdling giggles crept into their minds. But even at night, the laughter never stopped. Charlie's cackle echoed across the workshop, haunting us in our sleep. Eventually, the manager decided to have Charlie cut up for scrap, as no one would buy him, and he kept scaring away any potential buyers for us. I was given the task of shunting Charlie to the scrap yards. The manager rode in my cab. Charlie just kept on laughing. When we arrived, I shunted Charlie into a siding, while the manager explained just what was happening.
You've caused me a lot of troubles these past few months,
he said firmly.
This is all you're good for now. Any last words?
Charlie looked down at the manager, still giggling hysterically.
Would you like to hear a killer joke?
He asked.
What do you call an engine who's hit rock bottom? A train wreck!
Charlie laughed quietly before grinning at the manager.
Isn't it funny?
He muttered.
What is?
Asked the manager. Just how much pain a harmless little joke can bring, Charlie whispered, his smile wider than ever. The manager said nothing and walked back into my cab as the cutters began their work. I'll never forget Charlie's demented laughter as the torches cut into his body. It's a sound that still haunts my dreams. His laughter seemed to grow louder and louder the further away I went from the scrapyard. But when I arrived back at the workshop, it stopped. The silence was almost unreal. But sometimes late at night, Charlie's laughter echoes across the line, from the workshop to the crossing and to the scrapyard. Some say he's still looking for someone to laugh at his jokes. I think he's looking for another punchline. Make sure it isn't you.
Whoa.
The other engines were as still as ice. They stared at Percy, unaware that the little engine could tell such a horrifying story. Gordon, Henry, and James were all at a loss for words, so Edward spoke up.
Well, Percy, that was certainly the scariest story I've heard in a long time. How did you come up with something like that?
Percy looked morosely at the old engine. I didn't make it up, Edward, he said quietly. Charlie's still out there. Edward fell silent as Percy headed off for home, hopeful that his mind would never have to be haunted by Charlie's sinister laugh again.
So it wasn't... Okay, Wow, I'm sorry. Wow, yeah, I'm definitely gonna need some time after that one. Oh, okay, that one was a little too much for me. Oh, I have my limits, but I think this is where I'm like, I have no words. I can't say anything. I'll see you all in the next video, everybody. I gotta clear my brain after what I just watched. I'll see you all in the next video. Adios, everybody.